She helps her side a lot. Yeah, I believe she shows up on whatever side you open the door for first. I've done some testing. And I think she shows up whatever side you open the door for first. And we want her on... I believe we want her on the left, because Lopez is going right. So we're gonna have to open the left side door first. It's opposite? I mean, I opened them both on the same turn, but I opened right first, and she showed up on the right side, so... I mean, honestly, she's fine on either side, just because, a Pate is going left, so it'd be nice just to get another unit on the right side. It defaults to right if they're both open on the same turn. Okay, so it doesn't look at the order if it's both the same turn. Gotcha. That's unfortunate. I would have liked her left. But she had to say why I left the left. Is it just me, or are things kind of stuttery right now? I feel like some of the animations are more stuttery than they're supposed to be. Like transitioning. Why I left the left to go further left? This map has two halves that are basically the same. Yeah, but it still means we gotta split our forces if we want to get all the treasure rooms, which I do want to get all the treasure rooms. I left the left because making left turns while driving scares me. You know, when I was in college, I was part of, I was the head of the committee for, like, planning college events and stuff. So we would go to, like, conferences where different, like, stand-up comedians and various shows or whatnot would try to pitch themselves. And the lady who drove us, she was an employee of the college. She would drive like the bus, right? Or I guess it was a van. But she didn't like taking left turns. She had a rule when she was driving the van, she wouldn't take left turns because they're harder and the van was like kind of ridiculous to drive. And she had a whole route planned out to not take left turns. And I ruined it because I had to piss. And she had to pull over the side. And in order to find a road that I could piss on the side of the road at like 1 in the morning, she had to take left turns. And she was like, "You're lucky I like you." What college event involves driving around at 1 a.m.? No, we had to go to, like, the conference. It was in, like, Raleigh, North Carolina, and we were in Laurinburg. So it was, like, a 4-hour drive. Raleigh Hag in North Carolina. Yeah, I guess they do have... I mean, I made that joke earlier, I think, actually. Damn, you stole my joke. I'm gonna copyright claim you now. You need to upload that comment as a video so I can claim it. The one obnoxious thing about the zombies on this map is it basically means checking ranges is useless now. Are you kidding me? The Rutger luck. Bad unit Pluto moment. Alright, I guess we start over because Pluto got fucking 2% crit. I leave for 1 minute and Pluto dies. This is why low percent crits should scare you. Oh, low percent crits do scare me, but there's not really anything I can do about it. In 0%, everyone unfortunately faces 2% crits. You're not alone, Pluto. Not a planet status head ass. Chat, I have a very important question for you. So, like, I think in my lifetime, there have been 2 events that have led to, like, a massive populist movement rejecting science. Which one do you think was more, like, impactful on the reason why people did not believe COVID? Pluto isn't a planet or dinosaurs have feathers? Cause, like, you know, the same motherfuckers who wrote essays about how Pluto isn't a planet were like, I don't need a mask! Science isn't real, bitch! But I imagine that also there's some amount of overlap with the people who were like, dinosaurs don't have feathers? I saw it on Jurassic Park. Ever heard of it? Pluto's argument was that it qualified more as a dwarf planet. Yeah, basically that. It was, the idea was that, like, if they gave planet status to Pluto, then a bunch of other things would have to be considered planets as well. Like, I'm pretty sure we decided Pluto was a planet before we had really precise, like, measurements and stuff. The anti-vaccine article about autism was older than both of them. Oh, I remember vaccines cause autism. Yeah, I mean, I say remember, it's still a thing. It's still, unfortunately, a thing that people will fucking argue. Pluto is smaller than some moons. Yeah. Kids in kindergarten not learning about the cupular belt. I don't even know what that is. Maybe I'm the problem. Cupular belt. H Bomber Guy made a fun video about that nonsense. Which nonsense? Vaccines and autism. I know, I would frequently joke like, oh, I just got double autism. Like, I would make those jokes. I just had to re-up on my autism before it expires. God, Alonzo is so fucking stupidly goated. You're way behind everyone else if you're only double. Well, it expires. It wears off. So you gotta keep re-upping it. I'm the one behind. Yeah, maybe you've ran out of autism. Now you're neurotypical. I'm so sorry for your loss. BRB, I gotta power up my autism at full power. Alright, chat. We gotta burn some RNs or Pluto will fucking die again. And then what did Pluto deal? It was 10 times 2? Yeah, okay. $14 attack versus how much defense? 13? No thanks. No thanks. Can Pluto lock the hell in? Time to earn your planethood, Pluto. Pluto should promote to Swordmaster to lock in. Rutger was good, so it must be a great idea. I mean, Pluto can master the blade if we give him a Mamluck promotion. Why is Mercury both a planet and an element? SMH pick a lane. Damn, I can't believe you hate bisexualism. Orla Gaming. Orla's awesome. You see, I almost pronounced her name wrong, but I got it right this time. Arukar's using Mamluck. I don't know how good that class is. It's got 8 move. That's pretty good. I've never used one, though. We will be, unfortunately. I gotta use the pre-promotes, the shitty ones. Alright. So, I gotta open the door with Lopez. Alright, we'll have Alonzo do this. Fireball. Basically, all the mid-game units. Conan, Jingy, those sorts. I think we're going with Dahl instead of Conan. We grabbed the Ice Spear, so, you know, it's fated. Kanto plus gaming. Oh my god, the zombie's already fucking with my range checking capabilities. I was just checking the VODs of the first series, and I can't stop thinking about the Berserker is named Conan. If only he was a barbarian. So I made that association too, but I think the intended reference is actually English authors. He's named after Arthur Conan Doyle, yeah. do this. Thank God it's not like the ROM hack with a Falco called rolling. What hack is that? Daniela Conan Doyle. Yeah, I got that comparison a lot in like high school and middle school. Basically, as soon as people learned Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was a thing, that joke followed me everywhere. Okay, we'll get a coin. For 2019 says 13, 12. 13 plus 12 is 25. Plus 4 is 29. So unfortunately, I can't enemy phase all three of them with Alonzo. Even after a vulnerary, he's too shy. Although he probably dodges the 4. Like, let's be so for real. We can just dodge tank, smiley face. Now, let's go here. Let's go on the stairs so that only 2 of them can attack me. And we vulnerary up with a hand axe. How do you recruit Conan? It's an Aaron versus Samson situation. You get either Conan and Zacchaeus, or Simeon and Dal. And you gotta kill the other ones. Okay, we flux you. Actually, I say that, but I don't even remember which army is which. So Conan is on the left side and Dal is on the right side. You still want to go on both sides for the rewards. I mean, whichever side you go on first, the other side turns green. You can go on both sides. Because there are brigands that you kill on both sides. I don't think there's rewards on both sides, but I might be wrong about that. I might be misremembering something or other. Oh, wait, why does a Pate have normal rock? Lol. That's an oopsie doopsie. I gave a Pate the fucking normal rock. The only reward is pure water on the south, so it doesn't matter which side you go for. Yeah, there's also a ruins in the south as well. No, I meant it's purely in the south. Oh, I misunderstood. My bad. Aren't the pre-promotes behind your trained units? They have like all right stats, but they picked the wrong promotion path. And then the mages kind of suck. She's gendering so hard. She's gendering so hard, y'all. So this is Beatrix. Beatrix actually has like kind of decent stats for her join time. Or rather, she would if this were her real join time. Unfortunately, she's available in this chapter. And then she leaves and doesn't come back until chapter 16, at which point she's like outclassed by everyone around her, friend and foe alike. 14, 14, 22 is pretty good. Is kind of huge. It is huge for chapter 11. I mean, the 22 is the huge part, right? Like, look at one more strength than Alonso, right? It's the speed that really matters. 22 speed, she doubles everything. 19 defense is also, like, decently bulky. And then 16 res. She dodges everything. Can we compare Spiral and Earthquake? 12 might, 75 hit. 10 might, 80 hit. Okay, so whoever said Earthquake is strictly worse than Spiral just doesn't care about hit rates. The 5 hit is not a huge deal. Like, I think I do probably prefer Spiral because 2 might for 5 hit, but like, it's not strictly better. That hit rate is important. But Beatrix has like hybrid attacking stats, and her growths support that as well. 65% HP, 30% strength, 35% magic, 60% skill, 70% speed. She caps this every fucking playthrough. 25% luck, 20% defense, 50% res. So she can be a mage killer. And she shows you, she's got the very funny magical sword physical tome. So she shows you she's good in both. She's also an artificer, so she has lock touch and poison strike. I think that's not like super relevant right now because she kills a lot of stuff, but when she comes back, it's a big deal. I think Beatrix would be pretty good if she actually joined right now. You know, like it would be a huge mid-game power spike and then slowly fall off. But unfortunately, she doesn't join right now. Like, she leaves after this chapter. She'll be very helpful in this chapter. And then when she comes back, I mean, I'll probably still field her, because at that point, she's just better than Lopez. And I need a lock toucher. But, like, I won't be happy about it. Poison Strike will be real at 0%. Yeah, Poison Strike will probably be at its most useful here. She has A rank swords, B rank dark. No, she's got B in both. She's got a double B. But yeah, I think Beatrix is, like, one of the least impressive units in the game. But if you didn't train Lopez and you didn't send one of your shamans artificer, like, she's your late game lock touch unit, and that's fine. And her stats are not like terrible. If you take her items, does she have new ones for chapter 16? I believe her items are automatically sent to the convoy, and she joins with new items no matter what. I might be misremembering, but I think that's how it works. Hashtag mage killer. I mean, she is legit, like, good against mages. I think she shows up here to kill those shamans, but she showed up on the wrong side. No one's talking about Spiral and Earthquake because someone said Orlay with Earthquake. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Dark Tomes literally win against mages. No, there's no weapon triangle for magic in this because there's only anima and dark magic. Light magic, I mean, it exists, but it barely exists, right? Honestly, I think weapon triangle for magic is kind of stupid. The bigger thing is that druids get Tome Breaker. So that druids will beat mages, but they also beat other dark mages. Dark Tome rank gives Seija, which wins against mages. Yeah, that's the other one. It's effective against mages. But there's no triangle. Seija and Tomebreaker. It sort of simulates that. Like, they're definitely the anti-mage mages, but it's not a triangle. But yeah, anyone got anything to say about Beatrix? I have never used her long term, so this will be interesting. She is the unit that made me want to do 0% growths because I thought she would join. Like, during my first playthrough, I was like, oh, Beatrix seems like she'd be a really cool mid-game unit. I can't wait to do 0% growths. And then she goes, nah, I'm late-game unit. Fuck you. Oh, right, and then she immediately gets fucking stomped by Seija as well, though. Because Seija is effective against artificers. Hashtag sad. So, Seija... Yeah, that's an extra 22 damage. I'm pretty sure she gets one-tapped. What did artificers do to be targeted by effective damage? They are a promoted version of druid. You can also promote from thief, but if you did that, you've made bad life choices. She one-shots the shamans. Why is that a bad life choice? Did you see Lopez's assassin promotion gains? Besides the stats, Artificer also has one less move. Right! You don't even gain move as an Artificer. You just cry yourself to sleep every night. Thinking, why, oh why didn't I pick Assassin? Alright, and now there's this side. Oh, right, and then calves. There's calves on both sides now, coming up the rear. Okay. You're triangling if you're trying to get it. Trying to get what? If you want Poison Strike that badly, just make Simeon. Artificer Lopez gives you one more Poison Strike on Chapter 16 for the Sandy boss kill. Okay, but killing Sandy in 16 does literally nothing. I'm pretty sure there's no reward. Like, am I crazy? I thought there's no reward. Please don't kill yourself. Hype moments and aura. It's flexing. I mean, if you want to throw away your team composition for the sake of a flex, be my guest, I guess. Lol. There's EXP. Yo, that's not a reward. That's not a reward. Fire Emblem fans, when there's EXP, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you have the columns in the way, yeah. So if you go here with a halberd, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, perfect. There's actually a reward. You feel cool and epic when doing it. Maybe you do. I do not. I would roll my eyes so hard. I like how generals are not considered tome units. So we can do tome combat against this Sagel armor and it's fine. Society, because Sandy benefits from the starts with her Uber stats. That's a society moment. Alright, now I gotta figure out how I'm dealing with these fuck faces. I missed a save. Fuck. So we can one-shot this guy. But now dealing with y'all is gonna be a problem. Lopez, can you one-round the Axe Reaver guy? Yes. Okay. So that's one. Maelstrom hits you down to there. Do you kill with silver bow? Do you kill with steel bow? Okay, so that's two taken care of. The 1% crit on Lopez doesn't matter, he doubles. Just wait for her to miss the 99. Y'all are hater energy today. Big hater energy today. They don't counter Lopez. Yeah, because he has, not Alacrity, because he doesn't even need to overspeed. It's like Alacrity plus. That's some Awakening type shit right there. So we can Maelstrom. Somehow I missed the fact that you promoted him. Did you think unpromoted Lopez in 0% growths was dealing 15 times 2? Without an effective weapon? It's literally Alacrity plus plus plus, which is just an AS threshold. My bad. I've revealed myself to be a fake Alacrity gamer. Isn't Alacrity originally from Heroes? I know it's from Engage, rather it's in Engage, but the fact that it initially was from Heroes means I can pull the elitist, I don't play Heroes card. Smiley face. Alright, and now this side should be a lot easier. Begonia can halberd this guy. Desperation is different because Alacrity is because of AS, whereas Desperation is HP. Yeah. Desperation, I know that, because that's from 3 houses, I believe. Oh, right, you've got bow calves. Yes! The crit! Alacrity is a cavalier skill. It's a class known for being fast, right? Smiley face. Oh no, Desperation is a cavalier skill, right? TFW, your Desperation procs, and you don't even get to, you don't even get to double. And so you literally just go sit in a corner and cry. Oh my god, the fucking zombies are so obnoxious. Just constantly body blocking. Desperation, look at how enemy phase builds combat arts and ignores it. You wouldn't call Darting Blow and Swift Stance the same thing just because they boost speed? Yeah. Alright, good job, Beatrix. Proud of you, girly pop. Alright, we gotta rush. Because they're going for the chests now. Boing! My prediction for Fortune's Weave, Paladin will be a very unroaming class for the 3rd game in a row. 3rd, they were good in Alm round. You forgot about either 3 houses or Engage. Because those are 2 games, and then Fortune's Weave would be number 3. The classes in SOV are so weird because it's like... in some ways, class just, like, isn't even really a thing. Okay, so then we got Silver Spear guy. Do that. Okay. Oh my god, the zombie's body blocking is so obnoxious! And we got some more thieves. Oh, they're gonna go for the center, aren't they? Okay, you have 20 attack versus 5 defense, that's 15. Lopez dies. Okay, one shot you. Is this a save turn? I don't think so. This is 8, right? Yeah, next turn's the save turn. Which is good because I think next turn is when we'll need it as well. Blade, compact axe. All right, 23, 21, 9. The triangle kind of cancels itself out. So 23 minus 9 is 14, 21 is 12. 12 plus 14 is 26. So Wolfric lives. 8 AS, so you don't double. And that's the same for Teresa as well. Can Teresa get into that enemy phase position? Yes. So Teresa goes here, Steel Lance, or Jab to counter both of them. It's 5 difference though. Steel Lance. The compact axe guy is not a big deal. Okay, you, Steel Bow. $20 attack, 8 AS. You go here. Alright, and now on this side of things, Skymerius goes up to here. Yeah, Lopez, grab a vulnerary. Vulnerary up. Compact Axe, 23 attack versus 9 defense, that's 14. So Beatrix lives. So we firebrand the the Steelblade guy. Okay. You are going to attack Fia. Go over here. Okay, I think we're good. Do rapier weapons have crit in this hack? I think so. They usually that's the case. In most Fire Emblem. The calves are here to what? Who names their baby Wolfric? That's a 45-year-old hardened warrior name. There's a rapier for each physical weapon, yeah. Alright, so then Beatrix kills this guy. Ooh, she crits. Oh, Teresa dodge tank. Huge. Actually, not huge, because Apate's on that side, right? I mean, I guess it means Apate can heal Pluto. Thank you, Pluto. Crits when he needs it. I hate the zombies on this map. The zombies on this map are obnoxious because they fuck up my enemy range checker. Alright, so you are also a problem. First off, this is a save state turn, which is good. Because I think we fucking need it. Alright, so we steel bow you. Fia Gaming. Double crit Fruto, you didn't need to aura hit farm so hard. Au contraire, it's the most important thing for any Fire Emblem character to do. Yeah, so we spiral the thief. And that's this chest room taken care of. So true, Plu needs to get popular with the ladies. Alright. We can iron bow you. $14 attack, 2 res, that's 12, will knock you down to 20. These hit rates, though. I think what we do is if we heal Pluto, nobody dies to the compact axe guy. So we just team up on killing the thief this turn. Pluto and Plato are the Christmas edgelords, trust me. Okay, so we do this. Bada bing, bada boom. We get ourselves a spirit dust. Orla can do a little bit of chip. I like how Orla shows up. She's like the big strength unit, and I've just been using flux on her all map. Like, no, you will be a magical armor knight. Big strength be damned. Who the devil are you? What are you done to the boss? Thank God, no crit. Thunder was plundered. Plunder the thunder. So that's 12. Lopez, what you got for me? $20. Yeah, we'll do it like this. I'm gonna turn Goliath into a Lopez coin. Orlay will still have like 15 strength as a Dragoon. What's Orla's base strength again? Someone remind me? Wouldn't the steel sword be better? I mean, that bow rank though. Plus we get to see the super sick Lopez bow animation. Are we on turn 4? That was last turn. Last turn was a save turn. I know, the turns always feel so long. It's like kind of ridiculous. Okay, we silver bow to one-shot the thief. I like how Fia joins with the super strong silver bow. We've used it twice, and both times it's just been to one-shot a thief. That's comedy right there. Oh, the 2% crit. I was like, I saw the fucking crit flashing before my eyes. I was thinking, not again! Not again! But thankfully, it was not again. If you don't need the silver bow, save it for when you need it. Yeah, it's just, I think it is amusing how that ended up, like, what ended up happening, I guess. I gotta be careful not to accidentally kill the zombies. They're body blocking! No! Watch out for armors that come out of the walls. Wait, I can't tell if you're joking or being serious. Are there armors that show up in the walls? I think you're joking, but I genuinely don't know. $16 res. Oh, there's Luna. That's Flux. That's Luna. So that'll be 11 damage. Knocks you down to 10. 19. That's 3. Okay, so she lives. Iron Sword you. There are armored xenomorphs. Okay, now I know that's not true. Chat's just messing with me. Smiley face. You and your smiley faces, chat. 2 points shy. I was thinking about Aliens last night. I saw the movie Alien for the first time at the beginning of this year. Damn good movie. Like, holy shit. I guess technically it wasn't my first time. I saw it one time, like, 6 years ago. But I fell asleep partway through, missed most of it. So that doesn't really count. IMHO. You wait 776 turns, Polonius turns to camera and gets an infinite rework staff and gets power staff and then says it's Poloniusing time. That sounds like misinformation. Are you spreading misinformation on purpose, chat? Okay, I think we're in a good spot now. Do you think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies? That's real. It was in the pre-release version as well. Well, if the testers say it's real, I have no choice but to believe them. They know more about the game than I do. Aside from the zombie gimmick, which is annoying because it like turns off your ranges and they get in the way, I actually really quite like this map. I think it's like a very difficult but doable time pressure. As opposed to the village in Chapter 7, which I really don't like. I've missed the energy ring before in a playthrough, but it also feels like that's my fault. I think I was like slow rolling a little bit. I mean, even here we slow rolled a little bit. I sent some people backwards to deal with the calves, right? What do the zombies even do? What does he even do? The zombies are all actors dressed up in makeup, and they just like run around and annoy you. And if you kill any of them, you miss Ophelia. And Ophelia is going to be a very important unit for our playthrough. Because she's a Zane. She's a shapeshifter. I think all the red dots are now zombies, right? Yeah. You miss Polonius. Gotcha. Okay. Well, if you miss Polonius, he's also a very important unit. He's got bargain. He's the economy. Polonius is like, fuck, those were my friends. And his sister doesn't give a shit. The zombies are obnoxious because they can like completely block your path. Is bargain worth more than 9 Lopez coins? I mean, bargain is half price at everything. Polonius is bargain 1. Bargain 2 isn't recruitable for a while and costs 4,000 gold to recruit. I think even saying, so like there's a couple of issues with bargain 2. Obviously, like, he costs stuff. But also, the majority of the shops in the game come before Bargain 2. I believe the only places you can shop are the big Berwick Saga inspired map. And then, like, the endgame armories in the capital. And, like, you should have basically bought everything you care about by then. Anyway, 9 Lopez coins is like, what? 900, 450. It's 1350? Yeah, Bargain saves more than that per map. Chat, weren't y'all talking about how we need to save the green units because it's the right thing to do? Saving these actors is the right thing to do. How about that? I know, obviously, that was a different chatter than Cynthia, who's suggesting we do mass murder. But I'm choosing to believe that chat has a collective consciousness. Oh my god, get out of the way! Holy shit. It's like a maze of zombies. Here, follow Orla and Begania down here. See if this will attract the zombies. Nope, they don't care. They don't care. Oh, right, this is a save state turn. This is 21. 21. They'll never move if they're beside someone. Oh, because they like... Well, no, sometimes they rotate. That's not true. Sometimes they rotate. But yeah, they're trying to get into quote-unquote attack position. They want to attack people. There's 3 shops post-Jaken. I recruit him for full recruitment, but he misses several important shops. I mean, I think he misses all the important shops. I think Jason is basically... Because the thing is, right, if you're doing prep shopping... Then Jason and Polonius are identical. Because you don't have to deploy either of them. So it only matters for the on-map shops. And I just don't think the on-map shops matter. It's seizing the city and inside the city. What else is there? Oh, is the Shinyi map, is that after Jason? The one where you escort the girl? I think it is. I think you're right. I think that's the third one that I'm forgetting. Hammer and Zanbato. I want to end up in Polonius's range. 18... Chapter 20, it sells killer weapons. Oh boy, the killer debate. I do think killer weapons are good just because they're basically steel weapons with low con. But I always roll my eyes when people are like, 15 boost crit master plus killing sword. Best combination in Fire Emblem. I'm like, okay, Buster Brown. Firebrand you. I prefer killers over silvers. I prefer killers over silvers because I like to see the crit animations. I mean, yeah, crit animations are hype and fun. It's just... I think crit strategies that don't get up to, like, that critical mass of, like, 80%, 90%, ideally 100%, are just not good. But then again, the Fire Emblem community also thinks like hit boosting skills and skill as a stat and whatnot are useless, so I've already lost the battle. I know. Please don't break the picket line. Is the actors, are they on strike? Is this the Writers Guild? The Actors Guild? They're on strike for the AI shit? Skill is bad, but crit stats are good. My sibling in Christ, where the fuck do you think crit comes from? I mean, you just put a killing edge. You just put a healing edge on Deke and he'll crit all the time, smiley face. Anyone who thinks skill is useless should play FE6. Nah, because then they just complain about bad hit rates. People will complain about bad hit rates in the same breath as saying, like, skill is a dump stat. You don't believe me, but I've fucking seen it! It's an endless cycle. People use Gonzalez and then act like it's the game's fault. Yeah, but don't worry, he'll crit. He has a crit bonus. So that means his skill doesn't matter. Skill is overrated. Dex is where it's at. Dex better than sex, baby! We have had this exact conversation before, though. You are correct. Oh god, killing Polonius is gonna be a pain in the buttocks. I did just get Sagel. I guess I could use Sagel to kill Polonius. Like, that's effective damage for you, baby. Berserker is the second worst class in FE6 after armor. No, Sniper's the worst class because bows are bad. I saw it on a YouTube video. Trust me, bows are irredeemable trash garbage. Oh god, fucking thrown hit rate without the triangle attack. Alright, Count Clownula, or whatever. Time to be in a lot of pain. Address me properly, I am Polonius, the great necromancer, and you are nothing more than a roach, soon to be reduced to ashes by my power. I really do not have the patience for this. We have bigger things to do, so please try to die quickly. Is Polonius's hat custom? I have to imagine so. Quite impressive. But I cannot die! Fear's so real for Clowncula. Imagine if you gave Beatrix the stat boosters on this map. That would be funny as fuck. Meanwhile, Orlais is surrounded until the end of time. Oh! Oh! Alonzo and Wolfric are trapped forever too. I'm pretty sure stuff gets sent to Convoy automatically, but just in case, I'm gonna do that. Big Kaga is silencing the growth left. Sister's killing Polonius. Beatrix stole EXP. Yeah, I mean, she's an artificer. That's Lock Touch class. You're talking about this as if Beatrix for 16 isn't a good option for those stat boosters? Anyway, Theme died. Rip in Pip. Bye, Theme. And Barlow got kidnapped.